We see it with the Russian invasion of Ukraine, in which music is playing an incredibly important role as narrating both resistance but also pride, and the idea of sovereignty, that Ukraine has its own music and that it's part of its claim to being its own nation. Nationalism and music have been combined in ways to narrate the history of the 20th century and now the 21st century. Nationalism has two sides. The first side is a kind of internal side in which those who inhabit a nation are proud of the nation itself. The other side is the way in which nationalism creates competition. In other words, competition with other nations. A good nationalist song is one that can bring the nation as a whole, the masses, to sing. The German national anthem, for example, uses something called bar form, and it's a specific form of music in the chorale. Every time we can listen to the German national anthem, we hear expressly this specifically German form of music. On the other hand, there are anthems that are shared between different countries. In every World Cup or Olympics, there will be one national anthem which is played for the wrong country, and nobody seems to notice this at all. After the February 24th invasion, the Ukrainian example, sung in Ukrainian, very important, immediately began to rally the sympathies of Europeans and those throughout the world. Competition is very important in the ways in which national styles develop, but also different places within the nation ascend to be important, for example. Nationalism is often about a type of nostalgia, a type of seeking to reclaim what the nation once was, in its roots, its origins, believing that for some reason that might have been a powerful time. So it's one of the reasons that folk music, for example, is one of the strongest sources for nationalist musics of all kind, as a means of thinking, of reclaiming that past, a moment when national pride surrounded that past. Which is a distinctively Ukrainian instrument played by Ukrainians throughout the world. It's a conflict in many ways, because a song that is going to be popular to represent the nation also has to be understood by those who are not from that nation, who may not know that language. on one hand, what I would call the sovereignty that's expressed, that is part of Ukrainian music. On the other hand, the ways in which the music of Ukraine right now can be used as a kind of international resistance, a voice of resistance.
Твою ласку я чую.